Absolutely. So yes, ladies and gentlemen, again, Douglas Ford bringing this information right here from my home office. And again, we found the means that I believe anybody that can fog up a mirror, okay, for them to be able to have a straightforward, clear path to predictable cash flow, not needing all the hype, not needing any sales skills or any special skills whatsoever, to be able to have cash flow immediately coming to them in their possession for them to be able to withdraw their money anytime they want. Okay. And so we'll be talking about that a little bit later here. But let me go ahead and stop my screen share and let me get right into the information. Share my screen here. Bring this down. There we go. All right, guys, and well, no, not that screen. Don't know how I got there. All right, guys, here we go. And we are off. Well, ladies and gentlemen, the community that we have partnered with, it's called Smarter Than Money, because we believe that you are smarter than money when you have money that's working for you day in and day out. And so we're going to show you how by employing your money, you can have ongoing predictable cash flow with the information that we're about to share with you on this evening, okay? Versus us working and hitting the pavement every day for money, okay? It was Robert Kiyosaki who wrote the book, Rich Dad, Poor Dad. And this is what he said. He said, the true definition of wealth, please hear this. The true definition of wealth is when your passive income, your passive cash flow exceeds your monthly and annual expenses, ladies and gentlemen. And that's what we're going to be talking about today. And we're going to do that through, listen to this, creating our own bank, our own digital bank on the blockchain, much like you're seeing a lot of the bigger companies do, okay? If you haven't been sleeping under a rock. Many times when things are happening right in front of us, it's the hardest time to really see something. Okay, but we've been seeing big companies, which I'll get into in a second, that have been setting up shop and they've just been opening up digital banks. That's where the modern day gold rush is today. Okay, the modern day gold rush is on the blockchain, is with Web 3.0. Okay, and if you study any gold rush in the past, i.e. the gold rush or i.e. The internet, it was those companies that offered the picks and shovels that end up making the most money, the quickest and the fastest amongst any other industries that are out there. Think about the internet. What was the picks and shovels of the internet? Well, it was the search engines. It was yahoo.com, msn.com, and google.com. Why? Because nobody knew your www. Correct? And so what they created was search engines. And then everything started going towards keywords. So if you want to look for something, like say if you were looking for a carpenter, you would just type in carpenter near me in a search engine, and then you would have websites come up. That was the picks and shovels of the internet, the search engines. Well, the picks and shovels of today's modern day gold rush, guys, it's not crypto mining. It's not crypto coins or crypto altcoins. It's not crypto investing or Forex investing and things of that nature. Those are what we call where you're betting on the horses. I believe instead of you betting on the horses, why not own the track that the horses run on? So no matter what the race is, no matter who's running on it, because you own a piece of the track, okay, you're always in cash flow, okay? Well, the track that I'm talking about, those picks and shovels that I'm talking about on the blockchain, guys, is digital wallets. Okay, when you have all that crypto or you have all that digital money, what does that money need to be put on? It needs to be housed in a digital wallet. That's what these bigger companies like FTX, like Coinbase, like Cash App, American Express, just to name a few, Venmo, crypto.com, okay? Even though these are crypto and digital companies, they all have digital wallets. That's the modern day gold rush. That's the picks and shovels, okay? And so what we're gonna talk about here is money is a tool, not the goal, okay? Excuse me. Freedom is the goal. But in order to acquire freedom, guys, freedom requires money. And we're not just talking about money, we're talking about, there again, cash flow. And we're going to talk about your cash flow exceeding your monthly and annual expenses, okay? And so I like to always say, cash flow is that money that's coming in and out of your house, your business, or your charity, to where when you stop working, when you are not working, what is that cash flow that's coming in and out of your house without you working for it, okay? And so for many of us, okay, that's the problem. We have no problem in getting money, okay? When a church is not churching, what is that cash flow going in and out of the church? When a doctor is not doctoring, or a chiropractor is not cracking on backs, okay? Or when a lawyer is not lawyering, what is that cash flow that's coming in and out of your household, okay? And that's what we're gonna talk about here today. So we got people that are chiming on in. You guys come right on in. Well, I wanna welcome you guys. And so folks, for $1 a day, by employing $1 a day and completing 2 simple steps, just 1 time required, you'll scale predictable positive cash flow, pay all your monthly expenses, and have sustainable wealth and help all of your favorite causes. We've married 3 powerful 21st century trends. One being automation, another one being digital banks, digital wallets, Web 3.0 technology, and also cooperative crowdfunding, folks. And cooperative crowdfunding is just a means to where instead of one or a few receiving the money or the cash flow that they desire, we all will be receiving it with absolute certainty, ladies and gentlemen. This is the first time in human history where one success in business is just like, hey, receiving income from people working a wage job. You know, when somebody puts in a certain number of hours per week, they multiply it times whatever they make per hour, or, you know, per salary, or whatever that may be. But see, they know with absolute certainty, there's gonna be a result at the end of the week, or every 2 weeks, or every 1st and 15th. It's with absolute certainty. So many times, a lot of people don't even like the job, okay? They probably don't like the people that they're working with. Some of them, a lot of them definitely hate rush hour traffic. But then why do we continuously go? Because guys, it brings us a predictable result. It allows us to pay our bills and pay our expenses, put food on our table, take care of our household, right? And things of that nature. And so what we're talking about is getting cash flow. That's where you're gonna start to have freedom and get our freedom back. But never before have we been able to be a part and have cash flow, because typically it requires a lot of effort or requires a lot of money. You're gonna see with everyone just doing a simple execution that's only required 1 time, that you're gonna have ongoing sustainable cash flow. This is the CEO of our company. His name is David T. Rosen, okay? He literally started this company in 2011, okay? Co-op Crowd has been out since 2021, and it became a year old in September 1st, 2022. I've been involved with this operation going on 6 months, folks. And just with the start of Co-op Crowd, they've already been able to pay out in excess of cash flow over $15 million to over 100,000 individuals, okay? Not each individual receiving each 100,000 receiving 15 million, that's total payout. So let you know, lots and lots of money have already been paying out, just to let you know this thing works. This was him at a youth event. It was a youth day. He took a picture between 2 security guards that were there. This is just some other banners and stuff like that we had going on. You can see all the people that were in downtown Ontario. It was roughly about 40 or 50,000 people that were there. But this is what I want to let people know. See, we're not a Ponzi. We're not a pyramid. We're not trying to hide behind desks, hide behind websites. There's the CEO there, out in the public, out in the front, showing his face, being amongst the people. We're screaming from the rooftops about what we are offering the world, okay? Where we're saying money for everything and money for everyone, okay? So that's fantastic. One of David's passions is to eradicate the financial debt, loan debt that a lot of students have coming out of college. It's a real pet peeve for him, and he wants to eradicate that with this project. And so folks, this is our product right here, okay? This is our product. It's the Co-op wallet, okay? It's a digital bank. It is the world's first private Web3 decentralized wallet, allowing anyone to receive immediately residual income for your personal, business, or charitable affairs, send and receive money between other co-op wallet users, and withdraw your money daily. It's a cooperative crowdfunding platform which empowers its members worldwide to receive daily royalty deposits for simply referring people to open a co-op wallet account. Okay. And here's the best part, ladies and gentlemen. It only takes completing 2 simple steps one time that triggers the unavoidable residual cash flow that you and everyone receives, okay? Absolutely phenomenal, okay? Now, so this is literally how it's gonna be happening. Anytime and every time, what this company is saying to us, when you open up a digital bank, a digital account with our company, anytime and every time accounts open up, and when there's deposits and transactions, anytime, every time, all the time, we're gonna be receiving ongoing royalty payouts that come into royalties every single month, every single time accounts are open. I want you to think about that. Just by opening up a digital account, okay? Think about Coinbase right now, okay? As a matter of fact, you ain't got to think about it. I just don't want you to hear it. I want you to see it. I got something up here that I want you to see, because this is one company. This is Coinbase right here. Coinbase usage, they open up digital wallets. Okay, you and I are engineering the monies that Coinbase is making. And so if you see right here, launched in 2012, the platform registered its first million users in less than 2 years. Today, Coinbase has 56 million registered users and processes a trading volume, watch this, of $335 billion every quarter. Guys, this is not 56 million users, it's 56 million users that are using their digital wallet. Here's the thing. The only thing that Coinbase is not doing is not sharing the revenue with you and I. It's going to their centralized location. But it's users, it's people that as they're coming into their ecosystem, they're having a digital wallet, 56 million of them, okay? Of us, I should say, because I have a Coinbase wallet. And they're generating over 335 billion every quarter. That's every 4 months. That's over $1 trillion annually. Let me give you some more staggering statistics here. Again, this is just one company. Think about that. This is one company doing over $1 trillion annually. Coinbase has 56 million users. We already identified that. Watch this. 6.1 million Coinbase users make at least one transaction per month, ladies and gentlemen. Coinbase generated 1.28 billion in revenue in 2020 and has already made 1.8 billion in the first 3 months of 2021. It's a lot of coin, but that serves as a clue, okay? Clue that the wealth, the modern day gold rush is in digital wallets, not crypto mining, not Bitcoin, not Ethereum coin, not Doge. It's in the wallet, folks. See, we've been distracted, we've been bamboozled, we've been hoodwinked. And Co-op Crowd knew that and said, we're gonna create a means to where now people like you and I, everyday people from all walks of life, anywhere around the world, as digital banks and wallets open up, Co-op Crowd says, you open up an account with us, moving forward, anytime, every time, all the time, accounts open up from this day forward, it's gonna serve as cash flow that you can't even move out of the way of it, folks. And this is the best part. It's with absolute certainty that you're gonna receive. I want y'all to see something because I think this is very, very important. It's like to nip things in the bud, because I realize a lot of times when people, come to a presentation and you may have assumptions about things, you may have a lot of things on your mind, you may have had some trepidation that you had from the past, and things of that nature. And it was due to maybe you did refer some people to do, some things, and the success was connected to maybe, meaning maybe they had some success, maybe they didn't, okay? Or it was connected to possibility. It was a possibility they had success. It was a possibility they didn't. Or maybe their success was connected to just that, a maybe. Maybe they did, maybe they didn't. But folks, I want you to see, okay, this is a chart that I found, and this is very, very profound here. It says the below chart shows us the MLM success rate, which is widely ignored by the whole industry, okay? Now, a person say, well, Doug, why are you showing that? Well, frankly, we're not MLM, so, that's not us. But I've cut my teeth in MLM, network marketing, whatever you want to call it, for nearly 18 years, okay? And I already knew it was a 3% success rate. Okay, this chart says it's a 0.4. Now that could be debated and argued, but that's not why I'm here. As a matter of fact, they say gambling is even better, has a higher success rate than MLM. So they say it's better to gamble. Look, it's even better to do an illegal pyramid versus doing MLM. But I'm not here to talk about any one of those, okay? Sorry about that, guy. Sorry about that, guy. Let me put my phone on silent. I want to talk about this right here. See this wage job. Notice it's 100. Okay, it's 100. Why is it 100, folks? Because when people put in a certain number of hours or minutes, whatever it may be, okay, the success rate of a wage job is 100%. Why? Because at the end of your work week, it is with absolute certainty that you're receiving a result. See, when you evaluate anything that you've done in the past or anything that you've involved yourself with, I don't care what it is, real estate, I don't care if it's credit repair, I don't care if it's selling cars, I don't care if it was network marketing, MLM. What have you been a part of outside of a job where the results was absolute certainty? See, that's why people, for most part, like the job. Okay? This is proof positive right here because it has 100% success rate. Well, folks, this is the first time in human history that absolute certainty has come to the business world. And it's all being made possible, guys, because of blockchain. Blockchain is disrupting business and funding and fundraising. It's disrupting the financial space as we know it today, and it's even disrupting the home-based business world because never before, and I've been in many companies. I'm not gonna call any companies out. This is not to cast any aspersions against any company or put anyone in the industry down. But I'm at war with people not winning. That's what brought me to this company because I could do it because I was one of the top 3% because I had the go-getter. I had the ability to go out there and sell the product. I had the ability to go out there and network, go to coffee shops and malls and grocery stores and shake people's hands, do 3-foot rule. I was in a coffee company, just handing out sachets of coffee, wasn't making no money, but it was a numbers game. Here, folks, there's no numbers game. It's simply we're opening up the digital banks and with absolute certainty. So think about that. With any company that you've done or anything that you've been a part of, if every time you put the effort, the result was going to happen with absolute certainty, would you be in a different financial position right now? I believe you would, okay? And so that's what we're talking about, guys. Let's get back to our presentation. I'm fired up, as you can see. I'm fired up, baby. So here we go, guys. It just takes 2 steps, okay? I want to nip in the bud. This is what we're not. We're not the pyramidal structure. See, in the pyramidal structure, you have the employees, the little open boxes, and then you have the all white boxes, the CEO and the owners at the top. And it's like everybody's effort, okay, is really contributing to everyone up here. The left team, None of their effort contributes to the right team, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And so all the money is going to the top, and the rest of the money is just being negotiated down between vice presidents or district managers. And then you have, the workers, right? But over here, you're noticing that we're all white squares, okay? Because we're all owners. We're talking about Web 3.0 technology, where it's a decentralized model, a distributed model, and the efforts is from peer to peer. That's how they come to you directly, okay? And so we are jointly, cooperatively coming together, and we're engineering, okay, this cash flow that everybody's receiving, okay? And so everyone has the same thing to gain in this Web 3.0 infrastructure. Guys, that is so, so powerful, okay? And all it's taking, guys, is 2 steps. So pull in here, we're about to talk about the money, but I really want to go into all that anybody does. Remember, I said it's a one-time execution. So all you're going to do is step 1, you're going to buy 3 co-op wallet activation tokens for a one-time out-of-pocket of $84 plus exchange fees. Realistically, it's going to run you right around between $115 to $120, depending on what cryptocurrency you're going to use, because we utilize cryptocurrency. And we have up to 200 options for you to choose from. Dogecoin, Ethereum, Bitcoin, Tron, and many, many others. BNB, okay, just to name a few, okay? But this is what you're going to do. You're going to simply choose 3 friends that you're going to give that, one of those $25 activation tokens to within 3 to 7 days or less, one time. And those 3 who will at least and each do the same one time, steps 1 and steps 2. And neither of you are required to do anything else, period. And it's going to serve and trigger ongoing cash flow, okay? As everyone that's doing these 2 steps, never required to do it again next week, next month, next year, next 5 years, only one single time. And so watch this, folks, okay? I want to see what happens here. So the second that you open up the 3 accounts, remember, you're only doing it one time. Immediately, you're going to have $26.25 that's going to be in your possession, in your co-op wallet, okay? For you to send to your actual crypto exchange and deposit that money into your personal account. There are no holds on your money. You have 24/7 access, 7 days a week, 365 days a year, okay? And again, guys, you're done. Now, step 2, your 3 friends, they're just gonna do the exact same thing. Now watch this, because remember I said it's predictable. They're gonna receive the same 26 that you did. And they're gonna receive it also instantly, just like you did. Okay? So this is gonna make you fired up and happy. Why? Because there again, their success was not predicated on a chance. It was just simply making a choice to do the exact same thing you did, and they only have to do it one time, okay? But then watch this, guys. Here's the second part of the automation. And now you're about to see your 3 friends get fired up. Why? Because the same thing that happens to your 3 friends is the same thing that just happened to you. Your money's gonna go up automatically, and you did nothing else. See, this is where we're employing our money, guys. And so as the strategic duplication, your 3 friends, they're friends. What happens? They're gonna open up 3 accounts. How many times are they gonna be required to do it? One time ever. Not to do it again next week, next month, next year, next 5 years, next 10 years. One time. What are they gonna receive? With absolute predictability, guys. 26, okay? But watch, the same thing that happened to you just happened to your friends. But guess what? More money went to you and you got up to 87. Guys, this is the most straightforward, clear path to predictable cash flow that's in the space, period. We ain't talking about losses and potions. We ain't talking about wow factor. We ain't talking about you needing to get a whole bunch of leaders involved. Can you find 3 people out of all the folks that you know? You can literally invite them to our community, tag them to one of our presentations, or let them know when we go live, either myself or another leader is sharing the presentation, and we're saying the same thing every time. It's not going to change. It's not going to be next week, you got to do it 2 times. It's not going to be the next month, you got to do it 3, 4, 5 more times. No, it's one time ever. One time ever. I need that one time to hit you like a ton of bricks, because these are the intangibles. I'm gonna go to the board here, but these are the intangibles, okay, that pretty much makes this doable for the masses. Let me stop my screen share. There we go. Let me pin myself. Well, I want to welcome you guys joining me live. You guys are fantastic. So guys, think about this, okay? Let's think about this, okay? Remember, it's with absolute certainty. And as you notice, every time accounts open, everybody's money went up. And they're receiving that amount every 28 days because we're implementing $1 a day, right? So look at this. For one time, $84. For one time, $84. For one time, $84. Instead of one person receiving 10K, everyone, okay, receiving 10K. Because you just saw everybody receive 26. You're going to see everybody receive 38. You're going to see everybody receive 538. Guys, think about it. Think about it. Everybody in the program is going to hit $10,000. Now, they're going to hit more than that, but I want to let you see it's not all the money just going to the top. That's why those other platforms only had a 97% revolving door. Because only 3% of people that was receiving the bigger bulk of the residual income. Here, anybody that's coming in here, they just open up a digital wallet, 3 digital wallets, excuse me, one time, and they can't move out of the way of this happening to them. Let me say that again. It is with absolute certainty, if this was Mom, Leroy, Larry, Bitcoin Mike, Antoinette, I'm just gonna put Ant, charge it to my head, not my heart, just so I want to spell a long name. Whoever iPad 7 is, I think I just saw Raji, okay? I want you to understand that, folks. Guys, this could be a church. This could be a nonprofit. This could be a charity, a foundation, a family member, a coworker, a booster club, a hospital, any entity we can bring in here. And all anyone is required to do, watch this, is open up 3 accounts one single time. And they cannot move out of the way, because as it continues to duplicate, the network effect starts to build up. Let me show you how this works. Okay? Let me show you how this works. So remember, we're not the pyramid, right? We're not this, right? Because this, the people's effort over here doesn't contribute to them. And these people's efforts over here doesn't contribute to these guys. And so all these efforts are only contributing to who? Person at the top. And again, there's no product, there's no sales skills. Well, there is a product, but it's on the blockchain, and it's only opening up a digital wallet, but it's nothing that we have to go out there and create a market for, or we have to go out there and pitch to our families and friends. You're just going to tell 3 friends, hey, trust me on this, okay? The end goal is that not only will I be receiving, you're going to be receiving in our whole community. And all we're going to have people doing is opening up a digital wallet. That's it, okay? And so watch this. Let's say this example here. This is you, okay? That's you. How many accounts are you going to open up? Just 3. Let's say one of these 3 was Mom. Because, you know, you brought Mom in different things. Let's say you brought your church. What's going to happen immediately when you open up these banks, when you put these people in business? You're going to immediately receive money. 26. You're only going to do it, what, one time. When I put a line like this, that means it's only once. You've done it. You're not required to do anything else. You're not required to come out of any more money out of pocket. Mom in the church is going to do just the exact same thing that you did. They're only going to do it one time. What's going to happen to mom in the church? 26. Instantly. And instantly, as they were receiving 26, you went up automatically to 38. Folks, this is going to happen every single time. Can I fast forward? Y'all don't mind if I fast forward, okay? Because again, this is going to happen by default. It's going to continue to go. So let's say, for example, okay, mom and them now are at 538. Okay. When they're at 538, you're going to be receiving all numbers in between all the way up to 1791 by default. So when these group of people, okay, they're opening a what? 3 accounts. Let's say they're at 538. Okay. That's bringing mom and church to 1791. That's going to bring you, watch this, to 4,183. What else did mom and the church do? Nothing else. What else did you do? Nothing else. What else these group of people here are going to do? Nothing else. Let's say if this was, who we have here? We got Larry. Let's say this Larry right here. I know Larry's fired up. Larry's tearing this thing up, man. Okay. What are these people here going to do? The same exact thing. They're opening up 3 accounts. We're going to say they're at 538. Okay. Notice that's the same number that Larry had. We're going to say this is net. I said net and I wrote and. Larry's going to go to what? 1791. Mom and church are going to go to what? 4,183. Y'all seeing the same numbers, guys? Predictable. Everyone's receiving the same thing. Yes, it's at different times because these folks, they just started earlier. But guys, this can happen anytime. Because anytime and every time, accounts open up, bam, 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 bam. Okay. Y'all ready for this? Okay. 10,744 that you're receiving every 28 days. Because it's $1 a day that's contributing to everyone. And so it's not just active, it's also residual. Every day, month in and month out, you're going to have royalty deposits that's coming into your household because this doesn't stop, folks. Okay? They're going to do the same thing. Again, everyone's just opening up 3 accounts. They're just doing it one time. Okay? Let's say one of these people here was, let's do we got Raji, right? Okay. Raji's knocking this thing out in Atlanta, Georgia. Raji, 538. Net, what are you going up to? Okay. Now again, she's receiving everything in between, guys. It's not that it's waiting until she gets to a certain point. No, anytime and every time. These group of people, I'm just using Raji because Raji is attending the meeting, but I can put anybody here. This is a group of people. They're all receiving 538, which then moves net to 1791, which then moves Larry to 4,183. That moves mom and church to 10,744. Do you think the church is excited? We know churches are out there looking for funding to do more ministry work, to expand, maybe help more of their causes. Okay. I have my numbers in front of me. Let me go grab it real quick. I got my screen. You are at 42,729. Here's my question, ladies and gentlemen. Here's my question. How many accounts did you open up? 3. How many times were you required to do that? 1 time ever. How many accounts did mom and church open up? How many digital banks? 3. 1 time. And as accounts kept opening, Larry just did it 3, 1 time. Antoinette, 3, 1 time. Raji, 3, 1 time. These folks, 3. Well, they haven't opened up accounts yet. But when they do, they're only doing it 1 time, just like everybody else. 3 accounts, 538, 1791, 4,183, 10,744. Remember I said, look, these guys are getting 10,000 now. As this continues to move forward, there'll be a 10,000. See, the intangibles that are in here, guys, is why this won't ever stop. What are the intangibles? Number 1, you are going to receive instantly. You know why people lose excitement? Because they're not seeing instant gratification. See, when you're doing the network marketing, you have to build 2 teams. You have to get the legs balanced. You don't even see any money. You just see volume. Here, it's money every time. It's not points. It's not no volume. It's not no credits. It is dollars, moolah, dinero. I'm learning that in the Spanish community. How many accounts did Larry open up? 3, 1 time. Where am I at? 10,000. Okay, here we go. Mom and church, they only opened up 3 accounts 1 time. They never opened up any more accounts, guys. Never came out of any more money out of pocket. They're at 42,729. It's the same thing you received. Your money went up. 175,000. And whatever the rest is, I'll just put zeros. Okay? Folks, straightforward path to predictable, ongoing cash flow, guys. Not just making money, cash flow. Okay. I believe whatever your desire or goal, whatever your targets may be, I believe it can be found anywhere here. And instead of us being out there on our own island, every man for himself, this is cooperatively coming together. Okay? Please allow me to give you a definition of cooperative, because sometimes hearing it is one thing, but seeing it, to me, makes the bigger difference. This is the adjective of it. Involving mutual assistance and working toward a common goal. Here's the noun: a farm, business, or other organization which is owned and run jointly by its members who, watch this, who share the profits and benefits, guys. I'm gonna read for you the Wikipedia version here, right here. A cooperative, also known as a cooperative, co-op, is an autonomous association of persons united voluntarily to meet their common economic, social, and cultural needs and aspirations through a jointly owned and democratically controlled enterprise, folks. No, we're not the Ponzi. No, this is not a pyramid, okay? We're coming together as a global community. As a global community, we're all diversifying our effort, doing a one-time execution, but it is collectively raising everybody's cash flow results. It's raising everybody's cash flow results. It's raising everybody's cash flow results. You know, that in the words of I said of the Latino group, I'm ready to get started all over again. I'm ready to get started again. Sign me up again. So guys, I'm gonna close out the meeting here. I gotta share my screen first. It would be nice if you did that, D Ford. All right, cool. Make sure I'm back, move that out of my way. So guys, we have a 10X version, but due to the, you know, I've kept you guys late enough, I'm just gonna go right to the last slide here. Your referrer is ready to give you an account activation token. Simply reconnect with the member that shared this with you, and they will demonstrate how simple it is to open a free co-op wallet account. We are convinced that once you see the simplicity, you will be ready to start receiving cash flow. And folks, let me just tell you, all it requires is you just give them a good email for you. We don't need no KYC. We don't need no blood sample of a second born. We don't need your social security, no credit check, no nothing like that. You can simply open up a digital bank and assign a $25 activation token and have 3 friends that you're opening up this digital bank for. So you're, in essence, paying it forward. And instantly when you do that, and instantly when they do that, you guys are receiving instantly money that's coming right into your account in your possession. So with that being said, guys, I'll take a couple of comments or even questions. If anybody may have a comment or question, definitely take any comments or questions, or, you know, if anybody wants to share a testimony. Where's my screen? There we go. Okay. I'm pretty, I think I did pretty good today. Let me stop my screen share here real quick. Hold on, let me make sure I can see everybody. Okay, somebody had, okay. Well, guys, like we're doing good. Well, hey, listen, on tomorrow, we'll be back. Last time of the week, same bat time, same bat channel. We'll be back here again tomorrow, guys. Feel free to bring folks, invite folks into our community. We're doing a facelift because, you know, we got to go take it to another level. Okay, you can't be the same. You can't be the same place. You can't be on the as-is table looking to go to the next level. If you're gonna go to the next level, you got to do a new facelift. We got new branding coming out, and we're about the predictable cash flow mindset. Okay. Hey, In a Perfect World did us really good, but now we got to take it a little higher. Okay. Predictable cash flow mindset. That's the community of people that we're looking for. That's when it's going to move us to being $100 million operation. I have no doubt in my mind we're going to get that done. Okay, definitely in the year 2023. And so with that, guys, to all the guests, I want to welcome you aboard, because I'm already speaking it to the universe. You see this as a no-brainer. You see how straightforward and how clear this is. And all you need to do is have 3 friends do the exact same thing, and they're only required to do it one time. Guys, before we like to close every meeting, we just like to let you know, we just won't see you at the top, but we look forward to seeing each and every one of you over the top, ladies and gentlemen. Take care and God bless.